All right, hey folks, welcome back. Today I'm on the Patuxent River. I'm going camping. As you can see, I got the boat loaded up. I got all my gear here. I'm gonna put it in the water. I'm gonna go on downriver a little ways. I'm gonna pull it up on the bank, find a camp spot. I'm gonna set up my tent, and then I'm gonna get back out there and I'm gonna try to catch some fish. I brought no food with me today. I brought no bait. So the only way we're surviving today is if we catch some bait and we catch some fish. So I'm gonna be out on the river and I'm gonna be sitting on the bank, and it should be a great time, folks, so stay tuned. All right, folks, so I'm here at my campsite. Got all my stuff off the boat, getting ready to go fishing. Now, as I have said before, when you're going camping, first thing you want to do is set your tent up, because once you start doing other stuff, then you're not going to want to do it anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Usually this goes a lot quicker. But is that right? You know, sometimes you just open this thing up and it just pops right open. But anyway, that's how you do it, folks. We're ready to go. I'm gonna stake this thing down and get out on the water. This suspended rod made it go slack. Yeah, I think we got a fish on this one. As you can see, folks, the wind, I've moved here. The wind is giving me all kinds of friggin' problems. These fish are not super active. Now he wants to fight a little bit. Well, that ain't no big fish, but we are not gonna starve. I think that's going to be our eater. This wind is really doing a number on me right now. And I was thinking about bumping. I think I might try a little bumping after this. Pretty soon I'm going to get back to the campsite just for a little while, so I can get some food, maybe eat this fish, relax, let the sun go down a little bit. It's that time of day where the fish just don't really want to cooperate. I know they're here. They're all over the place. I can see them on my fish finder. They're just very sluggish right now. They don't want to move. That's a real dark one. Not very big, but he's perfect for eating. So that's going to be our eater. I'm going to put him in the cooler. And I'm going to bring these in. I'm going to do a little bumping down this channel just for 20 minutes, and if I can't get anything to happen, I might head on back to the campsite and just kind of hang out, maybe throw out some bank rods and let the sun go down a little bit, you know, let the heat die down a little bit. It is a little hot, and I think that's got these fish inactive right now, but got plenty of day and plenty of night ahead of us. So I'm gonna do some bumping here. I'm gonna do like one run and see if anything bites. What I mean when I say that, right? I've got a 3-way rig. I've got a 3-ounce sinker. I got the shad head. I got this PC phone, Ollie Joe's, and a what is this, a B&M Silver Cat bumping rod, which is what is basically a muskie rod. So I got my trolling motor deployed and I'm moving backwards. I got myself going about half the speed of the current. I'm trying to keep my boat straight in this wind. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to deploy this. I'm just going to drop this in the water, folks. I'm going to let it hit the bottom. Okay, there it goes. I'm going to stop it. Now I'm going to slow the boat down. Straighten out a little bit. I'm just going to bump this off the bottom, and this is going to keep heading back, until a fish finds it and picks it up, folks. Just one single rod. That's all bumping is. You folks in the South and Midwest already know what this is, but I never see anyone do it here. Now you can kind of play with different sinker sizes that you want to play with to keep your bait moving, but I'm starting out with a 3, and you can even do it right under the boat, basically like you're jigging. But I'm just going to keep sort of drifting along backwards until I get a fish on. This bumping rod, my mother-in-law, Cheryl Lynn, got this for me for Christmas. This is actually my first time using it, so thanks, Cheryl Lynn. Hopefully I'll catch something on it. All right, we'll see you when you get a fish on, or we'll see you next place I go. All right, so I had a few bites bumping there, and it was starting to look promising, but then this boat just pulled up and decided to get right behind me and block me completely. So not their fault. I'm sure they had no idea what I was doing. I wish them the best. I hope they catch some fish. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to head back on downriver to my campsite, and I'm going to get out, clean this fish, cook it up, maybe listen to a baseball game. St. Louis Cardinals doing great this year on the radio, and let the sun go down a little bit, let the wind die down, and get back at it. Now folks, there's a history piece behind this area that I'm camping in tonight. In 1706, here in Prince George County, Maryland, they established 8 towns. One of those towns was called Milltown, on the land of William Mills. This is where I'm standing today. Hopefully that sun's not too bright for you. It's a pretty awesome place. You can camp here, pay I think 25 bucks from Patuxent River Park. But this land was a small town, and it was a tobacco shipping port, as back in 1706 ocean-going ships were able to actually get up the river. And back there where I pulled the boat up was a tobacco loading dock for ocean-going ships to take tobacco back to England. Now, the records say that by the end of the 1800s, this town ceased to exist, and that no evidence was left of any traces of it existing. But what I found out here is this, what looks like an old tobacco barn that has fallen down. I'm not sure if you can see how the tiles are built for the roof, but that definitely does not look like any kind of modern construction to me. So I'm not real sure, but I think that this is one of the original buildings from the tobacco wharf that was here in the 1700s. As you can see, it has definitely fallen down. But it's a little cool piece of history to see if you ever come here camping, folks. Now the other part of it, the modernization that's occurred, this construction right here, I don't think that's from the 1700s, folks. That's probably a little more modern, but it's useful to have when you're camping. So now coming back toward the river, you can see here where the old road used to lead down to the wharf, and the wharf is now the campsite. It's a pretty cool place to come up if you're fishing, especially kayaking, whatever you want to do. Now if you look over here across the river, you can see all this marshland. The river is fairly skinny right here. That wasn't the case 300 years ago. The river used to actually go all the way along that tree line. It was much wider and much deeper, and that's how ocean-going ships came here and took tobacco back to England. So, a little extra history for you here. All right. Got my fish all chunked up. You gotta have the seasoning, folks. Don't do it without the seasoning. Make sure it gets on all your pieces. Make it good, good, good. There we go. And we got our batter. Get that all in there. Close it up. Shake it up. Got my grease heating over here. That's what it's all about, people. The river provides. I don't know if I told you that before. The river provides. Alright, so we got all our fish nicely battered here. Hopefully that grease is hot enough by now. Let's get this little test piece in here. Oh yeah, folks. Let's cook it. All right. I think we're done here, folks. Get these in here on some paper towels. Let the grease come off of them. Nice and crispy. Perfect meal right by the river. Who could ask for anything more? One thing I could ask for is that my wife and children were here, but wife is home with the baby right now, so she gave me the blessing to do this. Thank you, beautiful wife. Here soon she'll be here with me. Let's get these other ones in. As I'm doing this, the St. Louis Cardinals are winning against the Kansas City Royals. Just heard them get another hit. Go Cardinals. All right, I'm gonna let these go, and then we're eating, folks. Well, folks, got my fish done. I'm gonna sit here a little longer. Enjoy my dinner. Wash it down. And I'll reel these rods in. I'll go back out, try to find some more bait. Probably try to catch some more fish, but I always want to catch a big fish every time I come out. But I caught a fish, I'm camping, and I ate a fish, so as far as I'm concerned, the mission is accomplished, and everything after this is just a bonus. I am not done yet, of course, folks. I'm gonna keep going, so we'll see what happens after this. The sun is just starting to go down. It's up 5:30. I got a couple more hours of sunlight, so I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the view. And it's cooling off, feels pretty good. Just gonna enjoy my time, and we'll see you whatever happens next year. All right, folks, so that was a great dinner. I did not get a single bite with all my rods out on the bank right now, and it's a little disheartening, but I'm gonna get back out there. So let's push that boat back out there and let's try to get on some fish. All right, folks, so the sun is going down ever so slightly. I'm dragging baits. It's sort of a last-ditch effort. I threw my net. I was able to catch one bunker, so I threw that bunker out there, and I'm just trying this until the sun goes down all the way. I'll probably just go back, start a fire, have a cold one. So let's see what happens here, folks. All right, people, so this has been absolutely abysmal on the Patuxent River today, which is par for the course because this river has really started to suck the last couple years since the state put a bounty on the catfish. You know, commercial guys all started hitting it really hard, and over the last 3 years it's just gotten worse and worse. But I'm about to run out of daylight, so I'd like to just get back to the campsite, start a fire, throw out a couple bank rods. Oh no, we got a fish. See, all you got to do is just say it sucks. Let me pull me back. All right, let's throw this fish in first before we go. think I'm just snagged up. No, I got a fish on. I got a fish. Alright, that's killed my trolling motor. Let's see if I can get that too. Take this thing. Still fighting me back. I don't think he's that big. I think maybe he was snagged. I don't know. He's on there. Definitely on there. He's starting to come to the top. I don't know if y'all can see this. I think you can. I really hope the camera's rolling. It is blinking. Even so, even as I'm reeling in this fish, I can tell you that, like, I used to catch so many big fish on this river all the time. Since the state has started putting a bounty on these fish, man, it is tough. But I don't know, we might have a good one on here. Either that or he's dragging a log with him or something, I don't know. We'll just spin it right up. Pull and drag. This is a big one. This is going to make the night. If this is a big one, I'll be fine with it. Going on back. I think I got one on that one too. I think I got one on all three of these, unless I'm just snagged up on them. I think I got 3 fish on. Oh no, this is a decent fish. Got a good one on over here. Folks, that's all it takes is just to salt the river. The river provides. The river provides. If I can even get this one. Okay. Slow down. See that rod bended, folks? Have I redeemed myself? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just suck. I don't know. But I know that my catch rate is going down exponentially on this river. Oh yeah, this is a short, fat fish. What the hell of a time frame is that? Get over here. Hard as a one-man job. Oh my goodness, people. I think I still got a fish on that one. I think that one just got a bunch of grass on it, but that one seems like it might have a fish on it still too. I can't get them over here to me. This current is real rippy too. There we go. That is a big fish. I'll get out here in the middle of the river so I can fight this other one if he's actually even on. I guess this makes it all worth it. Gotta get this one in the form of batteries, guys. I'm just gonna kill this trolling motor. I don't know why I'm just I don't know why I'm fighting the river and the fish. That big fish down there hit that bunker head. Yeah, it's a lot easier. Folks, I know better than to keep my trolling motor running while I'm fighting a big fish. But that whole time I just did it anyway. I hope if this one's big enough to need the net, then I'm gonna have to get that one out of the net. This microphone's still on. The microphone is off, of course. Oh, that fish is way too big to be boat flipping. Alright folks, so I just noticed that my microphone has been off this whole time, just like my last good video. I'm sorry for that, but you did get to see me see that. I can't even talk. You did just get to see me land those two big fish. So I'm gonna get this one in, and then weigh these two and get them out of here. And then I'm gonna head back, get my fire going. Folks, guess what? I was reeling this one in. Got it to the boat. There's a big old fish on here too. He's the smallest of the three. And I'm gonna try to boat flip him too, but my goodness. Okay, I got a mess. I still got enough daylight to weigh that one, that big one. Let's do that. All right. What a mess. This one here, nice fish. That's probably a 16 or 17 pounder. He's probably gonna tear my hand up. Get out of here. This one here. Give me that dang hook. So these three all came on bunker. That one fresh bunker that I caught, I still got one piece of it left. Sorry, this one's trying to, he doesn't want to let go of the hook. There we go. I'm just fumbling all around this boat. All right. There's the next one. Probably, boy, that fish is fat. Full of eggs, ready to drop them. I don't know, 13 pounder probably there. Let me get this one situated real quick. This is the big one. These are all three females. It's like what I was saying earlier about how these pre-spawn females ought to be hitting right now. And wouldn't you know it, I guess they were just waiting for the sun to go down. I would stay out here and anchor in that same spot, but I left all my lights and everything back there at the campsite. I think what I'm going to do is head back, start a fire, crack some cold ones, and then get up in the morning and try that same spot again. That might not be what I should do, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to weigh this one. He's probably a good 30 at least. Yeah, he's 31. All right. Let me show this one to you. And then we'll get them on out of here. There you go, folks. There's the 31. It's a female. I told you. These big females are pre-spawn right now, and they are going around the nest. They're eating up. Some of them may have already dropped their eggs. One of them clearly didn't. And there they go. All right, I'm going to get back to my campsite. Get my fire going. I'll throw a couple rods out. Well, folks, got my fire going. Got a couple rods out. Can't even see them from over here, so I hope I don't lose them. But I'm just gonna sit here and, you know, see y'all tomorrow. Hang on a second. This one just is acting funny. What do we got going on here? Man, I got bugs on me. How do I even get down here? Oh. I made it. I got a fish on here. Fighting with the bank here. Maybe. Yep. Yep. Got us a nighttime fish here, folks. Freaking bugs all over the place. Come here, fish. I was about to go to bed. Got an old. Look at that, he's not look very good at all. Covered in sand. Biting my hand. Get on out of here. Alright, folks, I'm going to bed.